Welcome to the world's largest cruise ship. If you're new to our channel, we are the Cruising Sisters and we recently sailed on Icon of the Seas. In this video, we take you through all 8 neighborhoods on board. Let me share a little bit about what makes the Icon of the Seas truly special. This ship is a marvel of modern engineering and luxury, designed to provide an unforgettable experience at sea. With state-of-the-art amenities, stunning entertainment, and a variety of dining options, there's something for everyone on board. We decided to start this ship tour on the very top deck, deck number 18. This deck is exclusively reserved for suite guests. It is a bonus perk for those guests staying in suites on board. There are many loungers as well as a hot tub up on this deck. We have now made our way to deck number 17. On deck 17, you will find Cloud 17. Here is a sun deck with a pool overlooking the ocean as well as a lime and coconut bar. We have now made it to the back of the ship on deck number 16, to Thrill Island. Here you will find Category 6 Water Park. It features 6 record-breaking slides, each offering a unique and thrilling experience. Whether you're a thrill seeker or just looking to cool off and have some fun, there's something here for everyone. For those who prefer a more relaxed experience, the water park offers plenty of lounge areas where you can kick back, soak up the sun, and watch the fun unfold. Category 6 Water Park truly feels like a water park, and oftentimes we forgot we were even on a ship. If you are planning on booking a cruise on Icon of the Seas or any other ship, please send us an email at thecruisingsisters@gmail.com and we will give you some free quotes and get you booked on your next cruise. As we continue to the back of the ship, you will find the Flow Rider. Icon of the Seas features one flow rider that is open most of every day. Overlooking the back of this ship here, you can see Hideaway, which is where we are headed next. If you're enjoying our ship tour, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel to support us and keep up with all of our future videos. Hideaway is the adults-only area on board Icon of the Seas. Hideaway offers 2 hot tubs and a large infinity pool, as well as many loungers, and of course, there's a bar. The Hideaway is located on the aft of the ship and offers a spectacular blend of beach club vibes and breathtaking ocean views. It's the first suspended infinity pool at sea, and it's designed to provide an unparalleled experience that feels like you're floating above the ocean. As we now head to the front of the ship on deck 16, on the port side you will find the Lost Dunes. This mini golf comes at no additional cost and it's a great way to have some family fun. Straight ahead is the Sports Court. You do have to take these stairs up to the sports court, which we thought was amazing for the view while playing any of the included activities such as pickleball, basketball, soccer, and many more. Here is Space Camp, which is one of the many dining venues on board Icon of the Seas. Take a look at the menu here. You can see that there are some included options as well as some additional cost options. It's a great idea to have a nice snack here while enjoying the water park or mini golf. Here on the port side of the ship, heading towards the front, is Adrenaline Peak. They couldn't have named this area more perfectly. The rock climbing wall as well as Crown's Edge is located here. We were not brave enough for either of these activities, but plenty of passengers enjoyed the thrill. Moving forward, you will notice all of the deck chairs that Royal Caribbean has added here to deck number 16, which is an awesome addition to these larger ships so that there's plenty of space for people to chill and hang out on these sun decks. If you missed our Icon of the Seas vlogs, click the link in the description to take you to our playlist where we have 7 full days of adventures on Icon of the Seas. Around the corner to the middle of the ship, you will find the Lime and Coconut, and more forward is the Swim and Tonic Bar. The Swim and Tonic pool has the largest swim-up bar at sea and was always busy on sea days. Heading inside at the front of the ship is Coastal Kitchen and the Suite Lounge, which again is reserved for those guests staying in suites. This Coastal Kitchen is gorgeous, modern, and spans over 2 decks. In the back left corner is the Suite Lounge, which offers snacks and an espresso machine to enjoy coffee at any time of day. Next is deck number 15, another action-packed deck where we spent a lot of time during our cruise. At the front of the ship is the Aquadome, the new and improved version of Oasis-class Aqua Theaters. This Aquadome is fully enclosed, which featured incredible sound and light during the spectacular Aqua show. The Aquadome Market quickly became our favorite place to get food on board, with many different quick options such as feta, ginger, crepes, and more. There was something we could both enjoy more than once each day. Continuing to the front, you will find the Rye and Bean, which features delicious coffee cocktails as well as fancy cold brews and lattes. At the very front of the ship is the Overlook, a calm, relaxing area to take in all of the views, and of course, another bar if you fancy a drink. On the port side of the ship is Hooked Seafood Restaurant, which is a specialty dining venue that comes at an additional cost. We are now outside on deck 15, which is the main pool deck. We are heading towards the back of the ship on the starboard side. Here, there is access to the Aquadome Market and one of 2 lime and coconut bars on this deck. There's tons of seating around this area, as well as the largest pool on the ship, the Royal Bay Pool. During our cruise, we noticed that the Royal Bay Pool was definitely the busiest, so if this is the pool you're planning on going to, I definitely recommend getting there a little bit earlier to find some seats. Heading inside on deck 15 at the back of the ship is the largest buffet on Icon of the Seas, the Windjammer, which is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner daily. Continuing with the food theme, as you step outside on deck 15, you will find El Local Fresh. This is the included Mexican buffet. We are continuing onto the back of the ship, walking through Chill Island. You can see how many seating and lounging options Royal Caribbean has added to these outer decks, which is amazing for those days at sea. Here on the port side is yet again another lime and coconut bar. Deck 12 and 14 at the front of the ship is the Vitality Spa. The best place to enter the spa is on deck 14 at the front. As you enter and you go to the back of the spa, you will find the dry bar. As you exit, on the left-hand side will be the Vitality Juice Bar. The rest of deck number 14, 12, 11, 10, and 9 are all staterooms. We decided to skip those decks and we headed straight to deck number 8. Deck 8 is a beautiful deck featuring Central Park. Before we head out to Central Park, at the front of the ship is the Empire Supper Club. This is a formal, intimate, multi-course specialty dining venue. As we walk through Central Park, we see Chops Grill, the steakhouse specialty restaurant that comes at an additional charge. On the port side is Azumi's, the hibachi and Japanese specialty restaurant. A new feature is Azumi to go, where you can quickly grab sushi from the takeout window. On the starboard side is the Trellis Bar, which has a chill outdoor vibe and stays open into the night. On the right-hand side, when heading to the back of the ship, are stairs that head down into the promenade. This was a great added feature which allowed for easy and convenient access from deck number 8 to deck number 6. Moving on, you will find Park Cafe, which is open for breakfast and lunch. In the mornings, you can grab a bagel from the bagel bar, breakfast sandwiches, and more. For lunch, the salad bar has plenty of offerings, or grab a quick fresh sandwich. Continuing on through the park on deck 8, you will find Bubbles, the beautiful champagne bar. Grab a glass and head on over to the desirable Regalia shops. Across the way is Lou's Jazz and Blues Bar. As we continue on towards the back of the ship on deck 8, you will enter the Surfside neighborhood, the ultimate kids playground. The accessibility to Surfside is a great touch, as you can get to the Surfside from deck 6, 7, or 8. Here, we are entering from deck number 8 and taking the stairs down to the main deck of Surfside, which is deck number 7. On the right-hand side is the massive arcade, which has tons of games to play. If you or your kids plan on playing in the arcade during your cruise, you can pre-purchase credits on your Royal Caribbean account to save a bit of money. Across the way is Surfside Eatery, a kid-friendly buffet for quick and delicious breakfast or lunch. Just outside in the middle is the carousel, which is fun for all ages. Continuing on, you'll find Surfside Bites, another quick food option. You will never go hungry on the ship. Our favorite from Surfside bites was the cinnamon sugar churros. You'll have to try them. At the back of the ship, on the starboard side, is the Lemon Post, a fun bar that offers fancy cocktails for the parents and mocktails for the kids. Surfside also features an amazing kids' pool area, including a splash pad and slides. You could spend hours here with your kids. Pier 7 is a specialty restaurant that offers casual California cuisine. Also located next to Pier 7 is the Playscape Playground and Sugar Beach, the candy store. Next, we are moving on to Deck 6. Starting at the back of the ship on the starboard side is Playmakers and Absolute Zero. On our way to the back, you will pass by 6th and Main Shop. Continuing back, you will go through Playmakers, the sports bar. They offer food at an additional cost. After walking all the way through Playmakers, you will find Absolute Zero, the ice rink on board. The ice show on Icon of the Seas was spectacular. You definitely don't want to miss it. If you're a teen from the age of 13 to 17 years old, just outside Absolute Zero is the Social Club. Back out to the elevator bay on Deck 6 is where you will find Adventure Ocean, the kids club area. Adventure Ocean has different rooms dedicated to different age groups. There is Adventure Ocean Babies for age 6 to 36 months, Adventure Ocean Juniors 3 to 5 years old, and the Hangout for ages 6 to 12. We have now made our way to the Royal Promenade, located on Deck 5 and 6. First, we will start with Deck number 6. On the port side is Boleros, the Latin bar that often has live music. On our way to the Pearl, you will find the Voom Desk, which can help with all of your internet needs. Here is the iconic Pearl, which you can take the steps down to Deck 5. Just past the Pearl is the Pearl Cafe, which has amazing grab-and-go food options that are all included. Around the corner is a drink station that has juice and coffee on tap. Here are the stairs that take you directly up to Central Park on Deck number 8. Continuing past the Pearl Cafe on the port side is the attic used for the comedy shows. At the front of the ship on Deck 6 is the Crown Lounge, previously known as the Diamond Lounge. They offer light snacks for breakfast and between the hours of 5 to 8 p.m. and an espresso machine to make your own coffee. Making our way around the promenade on the starboard side is Dueling Pianos. This is a fun, energetic venue that was packed every single night. Giovanni's Table is the Italian specialty restaurant on board. It is an open concept restaurant and it was absolutely beautiful. Next up, towards the back of the ship is the Schooner Bar, which again features live music at night. We love the Schooner Bar menu, especially the Desert Pear Margarita. We are now on Deck 5 at the back of the ship. The main dining room spans over 3 decks, including Deck 3, 4, and 5. This dining room is included and has different timed seating options. We are now out on Deck 5 at the Promenade. As we head to the front of the ship, you will find Next Cruise and the Crown and Anchor Society. Across the way is Port Merchants and Guest Services. Next to Next Cruise is the Point and Feather, the Irish pub which features a live guitarist. Next to the Point and Feather is the 1400 Bar, a new bar to Royal Caribbean which quickly became our favorite bar. Definitely try the 1400 drink if you are on board Icon. The outer deck of deck number 5 is the running track, as well as the boarding area and a nice seating area to enjoy the relaxing views. Across the way is the Pearl, which we saw earlier up on deck 6. Continuing on, you will see Starbucks, which is an additional cost. There's also a large Royal Caribbean logo store where you can find any Icon of the Seas merchandise. Another shop along the way, called The Collection, is where you can purchase some accessories and purses. Of course, Icon of the Seas also has Sorrento's, the pizza place on board, which is open until 3 a.m. every night. Across from Sorrento's is Spotlight Karaoke, where they have open mic karaoke nearly every night. You will find one more shop before reaching the front of the ship, where the Royal Theatre is located. The Royal Theatre spans over deck number 4 and 5. The fitness center is also located on deck 5 and 6. The best way to access the fitness center is by going outside on the track and all the way to the front of the ship. This fitness center was massive and had plenty of different cardio machines, weight machines, free weights, and even a spin studio. On deck 4 at the front of the ship is the first level of the Royal Theatre. As we head towards the middle of the ship, you will go through the music hall. The music hall is the 2-story nightclub, which will bring you to the casino. If you head through the casino to the back of the ship, you will get to the Deck 4 main dining room. On Deck 3 at the back of the ship is the conference center and the last level of the main dining room. At the front of the ship is the medical center and the first level of the music hall. Thank you so much for watching our Icon of the Seas ship tour. If you stayed all the way to the end of the video, comment below if you are planning on sailing on Icon of the Seas in the future and which part of the ship you are most excited for. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we will see you in our next video.